BBN Jack Frost. What's up, party people? How's everybody doing? I'm hoping everybody's having a beautiful day. Okay, so just so we can be clear, Megan Thee Stallion's bodyguard. He's a missing. We don't know where he's at. I want to be clear about something real quick. So I was actually listening to somebody else speak about this matter, and y'all do understand that the government does not have a case. There's no case. So therefore, since the government doesn't have a case, the government has to do these things, which I'm about to speak about, which is probably why he doesn't want to take the stand, or can't take the stand, who knows. But the government does not have a case. I want to explain something to you real quick. Well, they have a case, they just don't have a case against Tory Lanez. I want to explain something real quick, and I want you to understand this. The bodyguard that they're talking about, I do not believe that it's the bodyguard from that night. The bodyguard from that night is Tory Lanez's bodyguard. Copy? I don't believe it's the same bodyguard. I think it's a different bodyguard. I'm not sure, because one of the things in which what was said was, as far as I know, it was Tory Lanez's bodyguard. One of the things that was said is that she put her bags in Tory's car. I don't think her bodyguard was driving Tory's car. It's not like her bodyguard is taking Ubers. Are they? I don't know. Anyway, so Tory Lanez's bodyguard is not the bodyguard that's being missing, as far as I can tell. From what I'm being told is the bodyguard, or at least from what the way in which I'm accepting the information is, the bodyguard that's actually missing is Meg's bodyguard that she got right after the situation happened. That's the bodyguard that I believe that they're saying that's missing. That's the dude right there that you see on the screen. I believe that that's the bodyguard that they're saying is missing. I do not believe that the bodyguard that they're saying is missing is the bodyguard that was actually there on the night. Which brings different questions. So prosecutors, you haven't decided to call this guy on the stands yet? No. Not the bodyguard that wasn't there. We're talking about the one that was. So I don't know what to tell you. With that being said, I also want to be clear about something. They don't have an actual case. And the reason why he probably does not want to take the stand is because of how the testimony of Kelsey. One of the things I need for y'all to understand, they played the video evidence, or the recording, the audio of what Kelsey had said to the police when her story was corroborating what Megan is saying. This is what I believe the issue that the prosecutors have when they played that. You're basically saying, just so we can be clear, that there is a witness that you called to the stand that is literally saying they lied when they corroborated the story of the alleged, of the individual that was hurt. Megan Thee Stallion was hurt. That's not anything that's debatable. So you literally called your first witness, that was the victim, and then your second witness you called, they basically said everything that I said previously that was corroborating the witnesses, or pardon me, the victim's story, was lies. So the point in which I'm trying to make is there is no case against Tory Lanez. The case exists. She got hurt, but there's no case against Tory Lanez. And the reason why he probably doesn't want to take the stand is, I'm pretty sure that the prosecutor want to ask him questions about the aftermath. How, because he wasn't there on the night that it happened. Allegedly, if I'm wrong, please put it down below. But as far as I know, he wasn't there on the day that it was happening. There's an actual audio out there of the bodyguard that was there the day that it happened. He literally tells you everything that I said. Meg and Kelsey was fighting in the vehicle. Meg wanted out the vehicle so she could whoop her ass more. She got out the vehicle. They didn't want to let her out the vehicle because they didn't want to get the fight to go on. The two guys that's there are trying to stop the fight. At some point or another, after this girl's getting paws put on her, She reaches for the weapon. Now, she struggles with Tory. The weapon goes off. No one gets shot. It does go close to where Meg is at, so therefore Meg does get injured. But no one gets actually shot. You understand? That's what the bodyguard that was actually there said. So I have no idea what they expect for this guy to say. I don't know. So I'm assuming they want to talk about, how was Meg recovering? Or well, 2 days after the incident, we was at the club. So I don't know what they expect for this guy to say. I don't have this idea. I can't tell you. But what I can say is this. He's missing. He didn't show up to court. They looking for this guy. This is not a case that should have went to trial. Megan Thee Stallion has a lot of political connections. Because of her political connections, she was able to create a situation where this particular DA's office decided that this was not something that they could let go. While she's also screaming that she doesn't want the person who is the most likely candidate that caused her harm to be prosecuted. Now, there's something else that people have been bringing up. I just want to mention it real quick. And that is that Kelsey actually is the wife and has a baby with one of the people that actually is in the company 1501. That's the record label that Carl Crawford is owning, that he is currently in problems with Meg Thee Stallion. And I want to say something real quick. The prosecutor, Crucian, called her. She's been arguing with Meg Thee Stallion on the internet for how long now since this happened? That was their second witness. For all of you individuals that's pushing for Tory Lanez to go to jail, while all of us could see with our own two eyes there's no case, at some point you're going to want us to take you seriously. The sheep will, so you're going to be good. But the rest of us is going to remember this. The rest of us is going to remember that there was a black man that was getting falsely accused by something. And you individuals, y'all didn't stand with that black man. And your reasoning for not standing with the black man is to protect black women. You're using black women as a weapon against black men. Just so we could be clear, they've been being accused of that for how many years now? And I'm not talking about us. I'm talking about the government. How many years have they been using our women against us? How many years have they been creating a situation where we'll give you housing for you and your kids, but you have to allow for us to put your husband or the baby's father in a situation where we're going to put him in debt or prison? We'll pay for your housing that we know none of y'all got. But even though you still with him, we need for you to stop being with him so we can put the debt on him. That's what you guys is doing. So while y'all out here saying protect black women, I need for y'all to say protect black families. Because we black men, we need to be protected also. The shame is many of these individuals that's doing this is men. They're not saying to the women that's in the circle, yo, look, baby girl, we got to have a discussion about this. Because at this point, if Meg is lying, we can't support her. I'm not going to tell you what you can do. But me being a man and me knowing the struggle that us as black men have fought, I'm not going to stop loving you. And I'm going to keep supporting you. But this situation, I can't support. So I want you to win. But as far as this is concerned, I can't give you any assistance. Give them a hug. Pat them on the butt. Send them out into the world to go fight they fight. But that one isn't for me. Like, comment, subscribe. Join the notification game. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I get on this one. I'm out.